Hi and welcome to another episode of Being Surreal, and in today's episode we are going to talk about the theme work hard and save money or enjoy your life daily. So like few weeks ago we were given this assignment in our English lectures. So we have English subject in college, yeah. So the professor gave us few topics, like there were a whole list of topics we had to speak on one of them for a few minutes, and the first thing that came in my mind after seeing that list was, damn, I could make a podcast on everyone. So so I decided to I speak on some other topic we will on which I'll probably make another episode in future, but for now we'll stick to this topic. So this is something I already had in my mind before the teacher gave us the topic, but I had this in mind that I knew it that I have to speak on this topic, but the teacher kind of gave it a nudge. So like talking about this, when someone is asked that if you should, which one would you choose, or what do you believe in, that should you work hard and earn all the money and enjoy once you retire, or you should be carefree and just live in the moment, like you get the money, you spend them and make yourself happy. So which one do you prefer? And I think this is not a binary question. When this is asked to most people, they think it's a binary question, so they have to choose either one of them. But I believe that this is not a binary question. Like if you want to be happy and be rich, like have a proper work life balance, then you have to go for both. But you would need to have a balance, that you can't be on the extreme side of each one. You get the money, you spend that money, and then you be happy. You just keep on working, you go to work, come back to work, have no extra social life, and you just sulk at your work. That's not how it works. You need to have a proper balance between the both, and we are going to discuss that in topic. So first I'll tell you about the perspective of those who say that you should work hard and you can always enjoy later. So there, you must have heard this phrase or the word called YOLO. I have people come up to me and say, bro, YOLO, I'm doing this because YOLO. So basically whatever they want to do, they just say YOLO and be like, bro, you only get uh, yeah, YOLO is acronym for you only live once. So this is a pretty great excuse. Let's say you want to do something and you are kind of scared, and then you can do this, that you say YOLO and you just do it. So it's a pretty great way of doing things, and there have been memes around it. Like these days it's kind of low, but there was a time when every other guy was just saying this YOLO, and funnily enough some of them don't even know the actual meaning, and they were like doing it just because everyone else was doing it. So fun times though. So this happened, and they just say YOLO and they go. And I think it's someone right to do that, because the thing is, a lot of people get stuck in the loop of college or just job, and they spend all their day working, and after work they are just too tired to do anything, and they don't take out time for themselves or their family, and they just keep worrying about their work or just studies, and this makes their life very monotonous. And because of this monotonous life, they start to hate their job and they get sick of it, which affects their mental health. And in some cases that mental health gets so bad that it start affecting their physical health too. Like let's take JE kids for example, JE or NEET kids. What they do all day is they study and they study. That's what they do whole day. And for them it's very important to like go out and take a break, like hang out with their friends and family, go to the park, play for a while, because it changes the routine. Because their life is so, the life gets so monotonous, it's boring. And once the things start get boring, the human mind starts despising it. And humans in general don't even like monotonous things. Like there are cases, but those are rare and exceptions are always there, of course. So for them it's necessary to go and hang out and take a break from their monotonous life. And when they do this, they get happy. And when they are happy, their whole vibe changes and they become a happy person in general. And like if they are very bored and like they are living the same monotonous life and they kind of hate their job, they would act mean to everyone and they would be always agitated. So this break would help them and make them happy. And once they are happy, they'll start behaving better. They are good to others too, and this affects their job too. Like if they are happy on their job, then they'll be doing good work. And this is the reason why you should be the one who enjoys life regularly. But the other perspective of this, you can say dilemma, says that you should enjoy your life daily, and in the attempt to enjoy their life and to get out of this whole cycle of monotonous life, they start enjoying daily. And sometimes they just lose control and they start enjoying too much. And because of that enjoying, what happens is it affects their work life. Like for some people, enjoying means going out, partying, going to clubs or having dinners out with friends, going to like fast food chains and eating burger or pizza there. Like everyone has their own definition of fun. And in an attempt to enjoy, they get carried away and they spend too much of their money, and they get broke. And like it's very common, if you have seen these kind of memes on internet, like there's this comparison on day 1 and day 30. And like day 1 is basically the day they receive their salary, but day 30 is when all of the money is spent. And you can see that how they show that on the first day they get money, they are so rich, and by the end of the month they spend all of their money. And there are people who are earning really good but are still broke because they spend all of their money in things. And because of that they get broke and they are just living paycheck to paycheck. There's this very interesting quote from the movie The Fight Club. There is not the, but okay. So from Fight Club, and the quote says that you buy things you don't want from the money you don't have to impress the people you don't like. And when the movie was made, the consumerism was at its peak. And the quote is somewhat right. Like a lot of people do and buy things they don't really want to, but they just do it because everyone else around them is doing. And it's not just about spending money and consumerism, it's about other things too, like following some trend. Like there's this simple thing, if you have observed it, like I have, that once someone does a trend like on TikTok or Reel, like whatever trend, it can be as stupid as it gets, but people would do that. And you would, once a trend is out, like you would see literally every other post and reel of that same trend. Like I noticed that previously there was this trend among the single part of the Instagram, and so what they would do this, they would say a random line and then they would be like but, and they would start singing a song, and it could be as random as something like I hate you but, and then they start singing songs about that you are my best friend. I got into the accent. Apologies, but yeah, they do that. So it happens with them. So, and to be honest, for me, that trend was kind of stupid. Like, if you want to sing, then come on, just start singing. Don't waste my time saying, I hate you, but like, if you hate me, then why are you singing me a song? It's as simple as that. But trends are trends and people like to follow trends. So these things happen and people just spend their money in doing things they actually don't want, and because of that they end up broke, and because they are broke, that makes them unhappy and their life gets more miserable than before. So they are back to the ground one. In a way, if you look, then the whole money they spent to be happy was very short lived, and it didn't have a uh, it didn't have a benefit in the long run. Let's say that the money is not involved, even then people do waste or spend their time in doing things that don't really help them, like I used to do that, and I still sometimes do. I won't lie about that. But like there are times when I'm just scrolling through internet, and a lot of people do that. They would just sit in front of laptop or mobile, and they would be watching series, and people would complete a season or two in a day, and then they are just bragging that dude, I can complete one season in a whole day. And like though I'm very past that, like I don't do that anymore. I don't binge watch, and I don't binge watch, like I don't even watch a episode in full in a single sitting these days. Yeah, so they brag, and to me it seems kind of stupid these days. Like what's there to brag about? Like of course you can do that because you are not doing anything good, and this is the only thing you have to do, so good for you, I guess. So they spend their time in that, and they think it's like at the moment they are actually enjoying their life, like they are, but in a long run it would not be very effective, because they could have learned something which would have helped them in future, but they didn't. They spent their time watching cat videos on YouTube, and at the moment they are happy, but the chances are that in future they won't be, and they would probably be regretting that they should have worked and improved their skills. So for me, I don't think it's a binary choice. Like I said at the start, that it's not a binary choice. It's something that you have to do both of to have a good life. That you need to work hard and work on yourself and earn money, but you also need to take breaks frequently and regularly, so that you can enjoy life and break the monotonous chain. And for breaking the chain, it's not necessary that you spend all of your money. You can go, of course you would spend money, there, like you, what's the use of earning so much money if you can't use them and spend it on yourself? So you can spend that, but you have to spend them carefully, not like you got 50,000 salary per month, and by the end of the month they are all gone in one way or other. So you need to have a proper budget and like way to spend, that this is where I can spend, this is how much I will spend, and this is what I will save or invest. So you have to do that, but you also have to have fun, like occasionally go out with friends, have like you can watch a series, like not I'm not saying binge watch, but you can like watch an episode or two with your friends or something. So you need to have a balance of both, like it's commonly known as work life balance, but you need to have both to live a happy life, and happy, not just happy, even healthy. Like you can work out, and from and someone who has actually tried it, workout is a good way of like breaking monotonous loop, and it's an even interesting investment, like it actually helps you a lot. So that is it for today, and like in the end I'll just give a small conclusion that have a proper balance, and you don't have to choose only one of them. You need to have a proper balance, like you need to work hard and work on yourself, make yourself valuable, and you also need to enjoy, so that your life doesn't get too stressed because of your work, and spend money wisely. And with that, it's the end of today's episode. Thank you.